Hello everyone and welcome to another video. Today we are going to be sorting out my bushes, but it's garden. Bindweed. I am sharing with you the longest bindweed on this planet. I'm telling you, I've never seen anything quite like it. Spider, yes. Bindweed is killing my flowers, it's killing everything that I have. I'm actually at a point now where I'm thinking about taking everything up from this side of the garden and not have anything down there at all, because it's a joke. Look, it's like flipping tram lines down here. And all that love in the mist that I planted, ruined my lavender. Look, where is it? Where is that lavender? I can smell it, but I can't see it. And not only does I have bindweed, I've also got like prickly bindweed. What the freaking hell's that? It's so sharp. Like if you put your glove on it, like to try and pick it up, or you do it accidentally, the spikes on it come off and stick to your glove, and it hurts like hell. Let me tell you. Look at all that bindweed in one scoop. One scoop. I'm going to show you where it's coming from as well. So although it's coming through the fence next door, and yes, you know, they're struggling with it too. They do need to maintain it. I need to maintain it, they need to maintain it, and where it's coming from needs to be burnt to a cripping crisp. I'm telling you, that needs to be burnt. It needs to just, yeah, I'm so not happy about it. Anyway, I'm going to show you it in just a sec. So at the moment, I'm just trying to pull up as much as I can, and you can see how long it is. I reckon I could combine this all together and flipping lassoon it all the way to the other end of the country. It would reach Scotland, and Scotland would be like, where's this bindweed coming from? We don't have this here. And I'd be like, it's coming from me. I'm just sharing it with you because sharing is caring, and this stuff is a joke. This stuff is an absolute joke. What's everybody been up to? I've been taking the kids here, there and everywhere, wherever I can. I've sunburnt myself really, really badly, and I had the worst night's sleep I've ever had. Like, Jesus. I was literally like a cooking sausage laying in bed, desperate to be rolled over because I'm burning. And there was no one there with the old tongs to roll me over. It was awful. Do you know those bed sheets that you can get for kids? Like, some of them are like really nice, that nice like firm cotton, and then you get some that are just that it's almost like nylon. It's just not nice. I had to get one of those out of the cupboard because it was slippery and soft, that I had to lay that down just so I could lay on it, because anything rock solid on me, anything scratching me, was gonna be nasty. I was burnt to an absolute crisp. I would have been a bacon burrito if anyone put anything around me. Jesus, got a nice tan from it though, so I'll take it all day long. But yeah, here we go. I'm still going for it. It's coming through as I'm pulling it. It's pulling up from next door as well. The place it's actually coming from is because the people that live in the house further down just letting it overgrow. Like, they've actually got a shed underneath there and you can't even see it. I mean, sort it out. I don't care. Sort it out before I launch some flipping petrol over there and fire a match, because it's awful and it's killing everything I own. Like, these flowers weren't cheap. You know, I've got this beautiful little rose thing here. It's a rosebud something. I can't remember what it is. It's very prickly and it does my head in. But I would like to keep it. My lavender does not want to be strangled by this absolute vermin of a weed. Like, sort it out. The lavender smells beautiful though. This one was £8, this lavender, and I got it a few years back, and it's actually lasted a really long time, considering it keeps getting strangled all the time. It's holding out all right. You know, it still keeps coming back with its purple little buds, and I'm very grateful. Thank you very much, Mrs. Lavender. But yeah, I'll give you a little shunt about this, that, and that. I'm sat outside the front of my house at the moment, in the passenger side of the car with the door open, because I'm sweating, like proper sweating as well. Like, my armpits stink, and I feel like I need to have the coldest shower of my life. Because there's no way I can get any peace in the house. You know, the boys are feral. But I did take them to Berlin Gap this morning. Took my friend and her son as well, and that was flipping lovely. It was bloody lovely. Went on the beach. Yes. In the water. Yeah. I put my feet in that water. I did. And it felt amazing. At first it was like really cold, and it just, you know, you could feel it going between your toes, like, whoo! And then after like literally like 10 seconds, sorry, it was bliss. So this is the next day, because yesterday when I was doing this, it came over cloudy. I went and answered the door, sorted something out, and then it literally crashed it down with rain. I was like, great, you just water those weeds even more. They're going to be sucking up that water like flipping God knows what, and they're going to be tremoring their way through the fence again. going like, yeah, here we go. Let's go back through and get in Gabby's garden because she loves it. I genuinely don't know what to do because these prickly ones are spreading across the grass, and then when the kids come out to play, they're going to run their feet into it. You can see it, look, it's trailing across the grass, but you can't physically touch them. I need to get some sort of tongs or something to pick them up, and I need to find some hard wearing bag that I can bag them into to dispose of because they are prickly like you wouldn't believe. What's the other thing I was saying? It's gone out my head anyway. But yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do. Please, someone tell me. Please, someone tell me what I'm going to do, because this apple tree, I'm just going to pull it down. I'm just going to uproot it. I'm sorry, apple tree, but you don't produce apples anyway, and you're going to go. My pear tree is doing really well, and the guinea pigs absolutely love the pears off it, so I'm keeping that. And that doesn't seem to be suffering with the bindweed like the rest of it does. But everything else, the lavender's going to have to go. That rose there, that's beautiful fiery colours, that's going to have to be moved again. All because of flipping bindweed. Like, I've done everything people have told me to do on my side, and I don't have any rootage going on, right? I don't have no rootage. So these wriggly little worms are coming from the neighbours' gardens. They're slithering their way through, making themselves at home, probably having a nice breakfast, you know, coffee and tea throughout the day while they're living here, and I'm not happy about it. How do I get rid of it? 'Cause it's becoming tremors, full-on tremors in this garden. And yeah, it's bad, and I'm not happy about it. No, I'm not. They're so strong, they literally pick up a Nerf gun. One root of this picks up a Nerf gun. I'm not even joking. You'll see it in a minute. So I'm making my way down. They're making their way downtown. They are. They're like that, slithering through, going, making my way downtown. That's what they're doing. I bet they're laughing their heads off as they're growing. I'd love to know what causes this weed, because surely, I mean, in all honesty, there's got to be something that actually eliminates bindweed, because I can't keep doing this every day. I can't, people. I'm going to build a flipping brick wall. I'm going to do a Donald Trump and build a wall against the bindweed. I bet it still makes its way over. It'll probably come through the concrete. It will drill its way through. Yeah. Have you ever watched a video where someone complains about bindweed for 7 minutes straight? I bet you haven't. I bet you've never seen anything quite like it, but I'm furious because I don't know what to do about it. When you see the absolute monstrosity that is causing this, you're going to go, Gab, you've got no hope. There's no hope, Gabby. Absolutely no hope. And the person's garden there is, don't get on with her. She's a dragon. I don't get on with that woman whatsoever. I never will. And yeah, I can't stand her. She can't stand me. So we're mutual on that. At least we can agree on that. But if she found out that I was struggling with bindweed because of her garden, she'd let it thrive even more. She'd probably find a way to feed it. This is how far I've got. The bits that you can see that are all around the bottom there is the prickly one that I can't touch. Yeah. Oh, listen to the birds chirping away. They're happy. Why can't they come and peck at me weeds and pull them up? Look at Nala. Look at her. So yeah, that's the monstrosity of basket bindweed that I've got going on at the moment. And I know that if you drop leaves on the floor, they will sprout from that as well. I don't know what to do. Look at how prickly these are. I can't. You can't touch this. That's what they're singing. The one that's not prickly is singing, making my way. Look at that bastard coming for the fence. Look at it. That's where it's coming from. That's where it's coming from. Wait for it. Wait for it. A nice close-up view. And there's a shed under there. You wouldn't believe it, but there's actually a shed under there. Arseholes. That's what they are. Pulsating, dangleberry, gritty, nutty, brown-stained arseholes is what they are in that house. I'm telling you, I can't stand them. I can't. And yeah, my little bumblebee bush is getting ruined, although it smells beautiful. I will do all I can to save that, because that's a returner anyway. I've literally pulled that root out of the ground and it's still come back. A few more around there that I missed, but I'm pulling them out. Yeah, so the non-prickly one is singing, making my way down, down. And then the prickly stuff is singing, you can't touch this. That's what's going on in my garden. Minnie's just loving her life, rolling there while I'm working hard. Nala is fast asleep, keeps twitching while I'm working hard. And then you've got Simba, who's just laying there like he's got nothing better to do with himself, cuddling his own feet while I'm working hard. And I'm sweating. And I stink. And yeah, there we go. Nick's doing more to the old summer house and I feel wrecked. Yeah, and it's also grown up here as well. So before you know it, it'd be binding all around his tyre wheels of his motorcycle as well. So why not? You know, why not? They come in the house. Why not? Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you all again in another video when it's not all about flipping bind bloody bumhole weeds. Yeah.